I'm Felicity. This is my home, and this is 701 Bliss Avenue. It's supposed to be sold next month, the 14th at 10 a.m. Portage County Courthouse at a foreclosure sale. Not nationwide. No. There was a note and a mortgage to my boyfriend back in 2005. But that note said that they gave my boyfriend money to buy this home. But it didn't, see, because my parents still owed money on it, right? To a different bank. My boyfriend's loan funds were supposed to pay my parents' mortgage off, which made the house free and clear. Something got really screwed up, see, and the funds never paid off my parents' mortgage loan. My parents paid that off in 2012, when it was supposed to be paid off with Kyle's money in 2005. So over 8 years after we moved into this house and we thought we were the proud new owners of 701 Bliss Avenue, there was a totally different bank, my parents' bank, that still owed money for this house. So if my parents were to have passed away or they lost their jobs or whatever and they couldn't have paid their mortgage, their bank, they would have taken our home, because in 2005 they never got paid off for it. Well, how does that work? Do you think that's a sale of a property? Do you think that's a purchase? Do you want to purchase a home that somebody else still has a loan on? So your home is liable for the payment of someone else's debt? No, you don't. Nobody does. But we didn't know that. You watch my movie, I'll prove it over and over and over. They lie and they lie and they lie and they lie and they lie. Oh, and they lie in court about me owing the debt, because they don't. But then they turn around outside of court and they admit, oh, Felicity, she's not a party to the mortgage loan. She didn't sign it. She doesn't know this debt. But we're going to foreclose it. We're going to cut off her interest, because the only interest she has in her own home is marital interest. That I took an interest only after I was married. That's how I have rights in this home. That's bullshit. Pardon my French, but see, I got this home from my parents before I was married. I didn't sign anything away. I don't have a loan for it. My husband's rights are mortgaged. My rights, they're not mortgaged. I own this home. Free and clear. If you own something individually, it's individual property. Even after you get married, it can be marital property if that's how your rights are intended to be, as one marital property, but it's not. We're titled tenants in common. You both have an equal share of the house. 50-50. Kyle's rights? Bound by a loan. My rights? They're not. They're not bound by nothing. And seeing as the mortgage company, Nationwide Advantage Mortgage, and Carla Neal, that swore under oath that I owe this debt for this house, turns around and admits that the loan, my parents' loan on this house, it didn't get paid off. That's a void sale. That's not a sale. That's not a purchase. They never purchased this house. They didn't give the money to my husband to buy this house. They didn't purchase it on his behalf. But they're taking the house for it. We've paid them, what, 60 grand over the last 10 years? On a $70,000 loan. But we owe 90. How in the hell does that work? It couldn't be at all, because they're screwing with our fees. They're taking our payments and making up bogus fees. No, that couldn't be it at all. But I'll prove it. Watch my video. So, this is my affidavit of truth. I am Felicity Meyer. This is my house. It's 701 Bliss Avenue. I don't owe a debt for it. The debt that my husband allegedly owes wasn't given to him. There is no money to make a debt given to my husband. There is no money that purchased a house they can take. And the note that supposedly is that money that borrows it, they sold it to some investor. Mortgage-backed securities. Hello, 2008 bailout. I'm going to prove everything in this video. I'm not sure it'll go viral or anything. I'm sure it won't, because many other people lost their house. But I'm not going to just, turn around, turn the other cheek, and be one of them little embarrassed homeowners that lose their house. Because this is not a straight up, well, you didn't pay out your mortgage, so we're taking your house. This is not how that works. A debt that either my husband allegedly owes, didn't go to us, didn't purchase the house, no debt. I don't care what this note or what this mortgage says. Would you sign a note or a mortgage saying somebody gave you this money that bought this house for you and you're going to pay it back, and if you don't pay it back, they're going to take your house? Would you sign that if they would have told you, hey, this money, we didn't actually do what we're supposed to do with it, so you're going to move into a house that 2 banks have collateral for? Would you sign it? No. It's what? That's called deceptive, misleading, dirty, low-down scumball bag practices. Yeah. Wonderful. That's lovely, isn't it? Tenants in common. Not my fault the closing company screwed it up. They're gonna sell my home. I'm inviting whoever wants to come. Bring $1. Maybe if everybody just brings $1, we'll take it. We'll accept $1. Never signed a waiver of my rights that are unalienable, and under the Constitution and under laws, they can't just take a house. You can't walk into court and say, you owe me money. Lying in court. They sold it. They didn't use that one to file with the court. Then everybody would know they sold it. That's weird, isn't it? Weird. When are we going to get hauled to court by some investor? Oh, I'm sorry, but the wrong person took your home. You still owe me. That can happen.
It's our home.
Our home. It's my house. It's my house. My house. Not nationwide. No.